Hi there everybody, it's Verity here from inkybutterfly.wordpress.com. Thank you for joining me again for another video. So today we're going to be working with some more paper. So yesterday I took part in a little video hop where we were using designer series paper. And I have to say it's not my go-to product, but there are so many fantastic designer series papers in the catalogue. And I thought I'd just come back and share these with you. This is the Flowers for Every Season DSP pack. Brilliant, it's a 6x6 pack, and there are flowers for every season. So we've got these lovely sort of chrysanthemum style flowers. We've got the lovely poinsettias, Misty Moonlight, some tulips, then we've got some stripes as well, and sort of roses and poppies, sunflowers, and sort of daisy, gerbera kind of things. And then we have more sunflowers, and then some more sort of geometric patterns, some leaves as well. Some really great, and those are just leaves, some more stripes. And the great thing about these papers in particular is that they actually coordinate with all of our new ink colours as well. So together these go together absolutely brilliantly. The Flowers for Every Season paper comes can be bought as part of a suite of products that all coordinate together, and the inks would be a great addition to that. So we're going to use it's actually this paper we're going to use today to make our card, and like I said, it does coordinate perfectly with the colour. So I'm going to go with a Misty Moonlight card base to go perfectly with that. I've just had literally just changed my mind about something that's going to happen in a minute. So we're going to stick with our Misty Moonlight card base, and I've literally just thought that just jade on this background with the leaves looks really cute. So I might actually pull out, I was going to do the sentiment in the coordinating colour in Misty Moonlight, but I think it might look nice in just jade. So switching it up slightly. The sentiment I'm going to use in a bit is from the Ornate Thanks, and I'm going to use So Grateful. But I didn't want this to be an overly complicated card. I wanted this to be a nice and sort of simple card with just a little bit of a extra finishing touch on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that straight away, because I don't want to put any more ribbon on there. Look, I've got my order came, and I've got the Stampin seal. I haven't even opened it yet. You're seeing me use it for the first time. So I've got to hold it like this, even though I'm a lefty, so you won't be able to see the so just for comparison, that's what a snail looked like. So it's a much chunkier handle, but it's supposed to be more economic. It is more economical. What I meant to say was ergonomical, and sit better in your hand. So you're not making so much of a fist around it. They are refillable, just like these ones are. So I've bought a couple of the cases, but then I bought a ton of refills as well. The Stampin' Seal Plus looks identical, but the inside there, where the refill goes, is a dark blue rather than a light blue. So that's the comparison. I've still got some of this stuff to use up, but I can do that off camera. It does come with a lid, which I guess is great for travelling and everything, but I can't imagine me really wanting to keep putting that on and off when I'm just using it on my desk. So that's going off to the side, and I can just see that going well. So here we go then. Oh, we might have to just get it going and prime it. Look, no noise. You know that horrible noise it used to make? Oh, look, it's gone on though. Look at that. Okay. I did see someone share a tip that you possibly need to hold it more upright than you would do, so rather than that, like that. Oh no, actually that looks alright, that works better. Ooh, that goes on really nice. Cool, okay. And we don't have the noise. So, there we go. No problem, straight at the back. Straight at the packet. The packaging's slightly changed as well. The other ones used to come in like a blister pack, whereas those come in a resealable pouch. So if you live anywhere exotic, not like the UK, and you have a lot of humidity, it won't get affected as much. Okay, so the slightly little fancy dancy thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 stitched rectangle dies to cut out a frame, and I've just put down a piece of cardstock that I was going to use. There it is. So I've just got a scrap of Whisper White that we're going to use for that, and my die cut's just off here. So I'm going to start with the larger one. I'm not going to dare cut 2 of these together like that. If your dies cross over, that's the only thing that will break a die, is if you try and cut it with another die if they overlap. So I'm going to cut this larger one first. Remember to put it in at an angle, it will go through your machine much easier. Can't wait to get my new die cut machine. It's going to be amazing. So that one's done. I'll put that to one side, and then I'm going to take this one and then line it up inside that one. So this is 2 sizes smaller. If you go 1 size smaller, it will be a really skinny frame, and I want to pop this up onto dimensionals to give it some lift, because the Verity card has to have dimensionals. So we've got that spare piece that can be used for something else, and now we've got a lovely white frame that we can pop up on, like I say, on some dimensionals. So I've actually got some remember I said about making sure you use up all the strips on the side, so we've got some strips we can use here as well. On this bit. On. Use every bit of that sticky stuff. Okay, and then that can go on in the middle there. I was going to put some vellum on the background to give a more diffuse look to the background, but I decided we were just going to go with it and have those flowers nice and bold and bright. And there. If you want to, apply some glue on the back of those dimensionals just to give yourself a little bit more room to make sure that goes on straight, or straight enough. Lovely. So I've already cut a strip of cardstock. I'm going to sleep. Do beg your pardon, I do suffer with hay fever. and there's just no stopping those sneezes once they start. So I'm hoping that might be the end of it, although I think I can feel another one coming. Just whew! There we are. Right, just jade ink. On this lovely stamp from the Ornate Thanks stamp set. This strip of cardstock measures 3/4 of an inch in width, and we're going to try and get that straight on there. This H block has got to be that, and the D block, the blocks that I use, you know, almost all the time. There we go. Isn't that a really lovely colour? So lovely. So lovely. Okay, put away the ink. Put that to one side. So the idea is that that's going to span across there. Obviously we're going to cut it down. Okay, so I think that just sort of makes a really nice sort of window feature. Okay, so I'm going to just snip off those ends. Try and make it as straight as I can. And I think we can get away with a dimensional on each end and one in the middle. Should we just stick a couple towards the middle? Actually, this strip should do. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, so that sort of spans across the middle there. That looks lovely. And then what I was going to do was add some ribbon. This is the ribbon that comes in the collection. There's 3 ribbons in the set. So there's some Misty Moonlight twine, which looks like that, with silver white Misty Moonlight twine. And then the other one is a just jade gingham. That could look nice too, but I think I'll stick with the white for a fresher, cleaner look. So just going to tie that into a ribbon. I'll just do the bunny ear method, and I'm just doing a bow in the air like this. And we can fiddle about with how big we want those loops to be. Okay, that looks nice. So I was kind of thinking it might go somewhere there, maybe. Or you can faff with ribbon for flipping ages, getting it right, trying to get it right. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I don't know. Anyone got any tips? I don't know. Now I've got one loop bigger than the other. Hang on. Right. Okay. So I reckon that's going to go somewhere like that. Okay. So we're going to get a glue dot, which is buried under my dimensionals. Here it is. Love glue dots for sticking ribbons. They're really, really great. So just going to lift a glue dot off the roll behind that knot and just stick that in place just there. And now we can see that the tails can come off at about there and there. You get so much ribbon on a reel. And then I thought it would look really cute with a couple of, well, it won't be a couple because we always use odd numbers, don't we? This is the small bloom punch. This was a carryover from Celebration. Oh, so pleased this carried over. we used to have a punch called Petite Petals. I loved it so much, and Stampin' Up retired it. But now we've got this one, so that's really, really wonderful. I'm just going to bring in a foam mat to give some dimension to those with a large stylus tool, and I'm going to use glue dots to stick those on too. Now vellum's a bit of a tricky thing to stick, but because we're using because they're these little flowers, if we get it somewhere like in the middle, we can stick on a couple of gems in the centres, and then you won't even notice. Oh, now I'm wondering where I'm going to put these. I think I was right the first time over there. Or maybe I have them either side of the frames there, and then one down here. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Or shall I cut another couple? Shall I cut another couple? So we've got a bit more decoration going around the I suppose I'm thinking, you know, like an arbour. It has the flowers all over, sort of around the edge. In fact, that's given me an idea. There's a stamp set and dies that have like an arbour sort of shape to them. Maybe have that overlapping the sentiment more, actually. And then should we have this one further up there, or yeah. Oh, you could go to town actually, couldn't you really? Go to town. And then I'm going to get my rhinestones, just my clear rhinestones, and my take your pick tool. I think we can go with these medium ones because they'll cover any hint of those glue dots will disappear underneath these gems. You won't even notice. Number 5. There we go. How do we like that then? Really nice, simple enough card. Just a little bit of something different to use on how to use your dies to create a focal element on a otherwise quite simple card. So I hope you like that. I think the Just Jade on the sentiment really gives it another level. I think with the Misty Moonlight I might have made it a bit samey, a bit kind of washed out, and I just like the fact that the vellum flowers are, you know, they're there, but they're kind of subtle behind those gems. Really, really pretty. So I hope you've liked that. If you wouldn't mind liking and if you like and subscribe to my channel, I'd really, really appreciate that. And I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Take care everyone. Bye.